would happen if the bank locked you out of your account? You came here for the truth, so let me unveil that for you.
Whose face and name are these on it? Caesar! Then render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's.
If you woke up tomorrow morning and tried to access your online banking and it wasn't letting you in, so you decided to get on the phone and they give you the same story, then you show up at the bank and find this big lineup and the people don't know what happened. They're not getting the true story. They can't figure it out. So what do? Everything you have is in that bank. You need it. You have to pay your bills. You gotta eat today. You didn't even have any cash at home. And what would you do? Well, you're going to line up at the bank and you're going to yell and you're going to scream. And that's the danger that presents itself.
So here is Spectrum, a major internet provider in the United States. And Spectrum is having substantial problems. Matter of fact, my Spectrum internet is down. My cell service is still working, but Spectrum is down as well. It's been down here where I live in South Carolina for about an hour and a half, probably, something like that. And here is AT&T. AT&T is having major outages as well right now. Internet provider, internet and some cellular service is also affected with the AT&T. And here's Comcast. Their internet service is also having major issues. What is going on here? I think we might be. There's more going on than meets the eye here. All these major companies having major outages all at the same time. Let's look a little bit further.
Trump can declare national emergency, and the moment he does, there are all sorts of things that he can do.
Many of these powers are really quite narrow, quite reasonable, but some of them seem like the stuff of authoritarian regimes. So there are powers that would allow the president to shut down communications facilities and to freeze Americans' bank accounts or to deploy the military domestically.
Okay, whoa. It's one thing to freeze our bank accounts or send troops to our houses, but shutting down communications? That means Trump could turn off the internet? Like Instagram? How am I supposed to get sponsorships now, huh? You think I'm just gonna walk down the street yelling at people about my juice cleanse, huh? Just gonna be like, hey, you wanna poop like me? Drink this! I sound like a crazy person.
Congress chose consciously not to include a definition of national emergency. The idea behind emergency powers is pretty simple. It's the idea that the laws that ordinarily apply just might not be sufficient in the case of an emergency. And if you have a true crisis that's unfolding so quickly that Congress doesn't have time to react to it, then you might need to have some standby authorities that give the president more flexibility.
Plenty of reasons, I think, to be worried about a cashless society where we have microchips implanted in our hands and simply make our payments in that way. For one thing, you would be unable to ever make a payment or make a purchase that someone wasn't watching and recording in the database. Marketers would love to get a hold of that. Hackers can hack into that. The government could use it, to investigate you or try to control your behavior.
when you take the cash away and you create credit cards and you create microchips, what you're doing is suddenly, we become the whim of the powerful people. They can punish us by pressing delete 3 times on the computer screen. Suddenly $10,000 turns into $10.
What are the consequences? Well, government can take away my liberty. If Big Brother is industry, maybe my credit card company or my bank, well, they could just screw up my credit worthiness. They might take my money. So the consequences of who the Big Brother is are non-trivial. If there had been other attacks and more liberty, more pressure was put on, more privacy sort of put at risk, the consequences for Big Brother could have been really large. Because what if more and more Americans were caught up in a dragnet, more and more innocent Americans caught up in a dragnet, believed to be terrorists, might be terrorists, we're just scared of you kind of thing. Those consequences are really extreme.